Today I want to start with a quick training recap of how to upgrade your Skool members from free to paid. Really quick rundown. I covered this in our last live stream, but it was maybe a little bit all over the place. So I wanted to give you a super quick rundown of exactly how I upgrade free Skool community members to paid community members. And there is two ways in which this can happen. Either we have a freemium community where we charge in the community. As an example, I want to show you the latest community that I created here. AI basically for coaches and creators, for online educators. And in here you can see I have my first monthly recurring revenue for this freemium community, and here is the structure. So the standard is free, then I have a premium. This is just a pre-sale, so founding members price, unlock all future courses in here, and then I have the VIP, which is one monthly 90-minute one-to-one session with me and access to everything in premium, and they have to book a discovery call before they buy. So people can see this here on the plans page. Now what's really important for you is to understand what people see when they join your community, and it will be different when you have a freemium community like this versus when you have a free community that leads into a paid community versus when you have a paid community. So your settings here under the pricing, they determine what your user flow will be. I run a freemium model, it will be a different user flow versus when I run a free model versus when I run a subscription or tiered model. One time I leave out for now because there's no upgrade path here. Okay, so let's start with the freemium that I just showed you. The user flow will look something like this. So you can see when somebody that has not joined Skool before, what do they see, right? So here you can see I've set my freemium community to public so they can see all the posts and all the content in the classroom. And I'm doing this intentionally so it also gets indexed in search, and I create the least friction possible for people to go ahead and join. When people join the community, they're prompted to sign up for Skool if they haven't yet. Now I sign up. Now it sent me a verification code. There you go. Okay, now I'm asking people for their email address because I want to have them, and then I would just add it here and join the group, right? So here immediately you can see we have a few steps. Now it asks me to also upload a picture. So you can see there's already a lot of steps for the user to go through. Just a test. Now I'm in. Now you see still I don't see anywhere to buy anything, and people are like confused like why they have so low conversion rate. It's like I have not seen something to buy, right? And now I'm here. Now I can see, oh, I can unlock this VIP or buy this one-to-one coaching session, but that's basically all I see. In this flow here, I never see that I have paid plans, right? Which is this here. So we have to design the flow for the user, right? So this is what it looks in the in the freemium community. Now let's go to a free community. So because I also have a free community, and in the freemium community you just make the money in the community. In the freemium community you make the money in the community. In the free community, very often you lead people to another paid community or a separate offer. Now here the flow looks like this. Now I want to join this group, right? So I see this here now. Here you see again the principle that I work with the public group, so people can see all of the content before joining. Now let's join this group. And now I'm in here, right? Again, I do not see any upgrade offers, anything. And when I now join a paid community, so for example, Grow with Evelyn, I can say start free trial because I've set up the trial for this. Now that's the only time I'm actually seeing the tiers page, right? And here I actually put the 7-day free trial in here explicitly as well, again, because a lot of people did not understand that they get the free trial, right? And now I can go here and then I'd be allowed to join. So this is the only time people actually automatically see this plans page. So when you have a freemium community and you set up your tiers in there, right? Or you have the free community leading into the paid, you explicitly need to send people to this page. Otherwise, they don't even know you have something to offer, and they also don't necessarily see it, right? So here I have joined this community. Well, now I only see I can buy her coffee, but I don't see anything about the paid community either. Now, how do people now get that information for the paid community? Here you can see now, oh, Evelyn sent a message. Hey, Evelyn, welcome to AI for Coaches Course Creators. Step 1, check out the pinned post. Step 2, message me if you'd like to get a free discovery call to see whether VIP is a good fit for you. And then I link to this page in here, right? So I prompt them to check the pinned post. Unfortunately, we have a limited length. And I prompt them to check the plans, right? So now going back to here, I will now go and check the pinned post, welcome founding members. And actually in here, I made a mistake because this pinned post always should be on top so people know where to find it. Right, and then we have that pinned post here that says, hey, welcome founding members. So glad you're here. This space is for, you know who. I'm building this right now. This is the founding members opportunity, again, leading to the plans page, right? And then this is a breakdown of the plans. Book a free discovery call if you're not sure if VIP is the right fit for you. Introduce yourself below, right? And then I have a video, a welcome video that basically walks them through what they need to do. So when you have a freemium community, the first mistake that most people make is, and you didn't see this because I already had it turned off, is that when they request to join a community, they're typically left in pending. So I want to show you this again. What happened when I joined the community was I was immediately approved, right? I saw the content before, and after that I also was immediately approved. What most people do wrong is, and now I'm just gonna try to find a random free community here. I would love to learn to sing. It's actually true. Boom. Okay, she auto-approved me. Perfect. We'll see if she has the welcome message set up. Learn how to take pictures. Beginner. Never made anything. Membership request pending. Right? So this is where a lot of people lose a lot of leads and potential customers because now it's pending and now I'm like, okay, I go off and I do something else and the chances that I never return are pretty high. So first step is don't kill their excitement. Make sure from a user flow, which I just showed you, that you immediately instantly approve them. And you can turn this on here under plugins. And here you have the instant approval, right? So unfortunately, this is only for pro communities, but because of the excitement and the lead flow, I think this 100% is worth it to turn it on. Now, what can happen though is that you will get a spam issue, right? So people will join your community and start to spam. Well, this is why you have to be on top of your community. What you can do to help it as well is to also say unlock chat at level and put it at minimum level 3, right? But definitely, if you work with the free community, freemium community, turn on the auto approval. And then also what you need to turn on as a next step, so that's the first thing, is to send this auto DM when they join, right? So I just showed you this. Now here I already got an auto DM here. They have also set it up like this, right? So they also have the auto DM set up here. So next step is to set up that auto DM. You can do this here in the settings, plugins, and then we have the auto DM new members, and you want to turn this on. So that's the next step. And then you only have 300 characters. So you want to insert, hey, check out the pinned post, and then message me if you'd like to jump on a discovery call. Is the message here. What you want to also do next is record a short welcome video. You can see that I have the short welcome video here, 2 minutes, that explains how the space works. And maybe I should show this. So you want to keep it really short. I made the mistake that I had it too long. So here you can see, hey, welcome. This is the free training hub, exactly what it says. It's not necessarily a community. It's more a hub for all my free trainings about growing Skool. And so if you want to get further, then join my traffic challenge. This is part of my paid community. you can get there with the 7-day free trial where you get all of the knowledge and info. You can watch everything, do that right away, and you can also have access with the standard tiers to create your own Skool course, etc. Right? So I would just really quickly walk them through like, hey, welcome, this is the space, this is the intention, here's how you get the value from the space. I also have this offer, you can check it out risk-free. There's the 7-day free trial. I give away everything you need to know in the 7-day free trial. You can just click the link and join us there if you want to grow faster, right? So if you want result faster, or if you want transformation deeper, if you want to have more access, then this is the right space for you. So you want to create a short video like that next, and then make it part of the pinned welcome post. I already walked you through the welcome post. Here one more time, this is the structure. You give them the steps. Step 1, right, is explore the classroom. Step 2 is grow faster with the free trial. Here's what this looks like. Step 4, jump into this community and say hi. So this is always the flow for the welcome post. Now, for people to upgrade, there needs to be a gap. But before I address this, I want to talk about the downside. When you have the auto approval, you also get some scammers in the community or spammers, but it's still worth it. So when you are in those early stages with a community where you have to get it off the ground, right? Like for example, here, I just had to get this community off the ground quickly. For me, it's still better to turn on the auto approval. So far, I actually didn't even have spammers in here. And then when somebody joins and they get the auto DM, which I can see when I have all of my messages, I can see, what is being sent. And then I can follow up with a personalized message and record a quick Loom and say, hey, Evelyn, this is an auto DM from Skool. Now this is really me. I just wanted to send you this quick video and welcome you, get to know you, and show you a little bit around. So you can follow up when you are more online in the beginning, when you're trying to grow your Skool and your monthly recurring revenue aggressively. You want to see whenever someone is joining anyways. Then you can vet them. And you can also send them that personalized follow-up message to connect with them and massively increase your likelihoods of them actually upgrading and taking the action. I'm at a point in my business where I have so many customers and leads coming in every single day that I can't handle doing that anymore. But the impact of it is incredible, and I'm thinking about ways to make it more efficiently. With Loom, what you can do right now as well is you can, for example, just personalize the beginning. So if you have Loom Pro, you can record a video that's true for everyone, and you can just put in front of that video, hi, Evelyn, I just wanted to personally reach out. Again, this was an auto DM from Skool, but I wanted to greet you and welcome you to the space and let you know if you have any questions, just reach out to me. Crop that and then attach the video where you give them the general walkthrough, right? So for example, here I can just go on edit and I can record a quick personalized 20-second just greeting the person after I've checked out what they do, and then add to that video just the general, here's how it works, here's how you can upgrade, etc. by just adding a clip in Loom and then always adding the same clip again for the person. So that personalized follow-up, that again, when you have the auto approval, you want to be on your toes about who joins anyways, is also good because it's the signal for you to reach out and follow up with the person to spark that connection and massively increase the likelihood of them upgrading. Step 5 is we need to create a clear gap between free and paid. So free should be valuable, but paid needs to clearly have an advantage, right? So if I am a paid user, I want to feel like a VIP. And here's how I like to think about differentiating them. So this is my free Skool community hub. I very explicitly position it as a resource hub where all my free trainings and resources are collected, right? But I do not add a lot of community, right? So this is just a collection of all my free resources. I will drop a tool here or there. I will drop a value post here or there. I will update, when I got interviewed, etc. But other than that, I do not offer support in that community massively, etc. because I do not want to cannibalize what I have going on in Grow with Evelyn. And Grow with Evelyn, on the other hand, the entry point offer, as you can see here, is the traffic challenge. Then for the $99 per month, you get everything. So this is the value anchor here. People see this and they're like, oh, I really want to have this. If they can not afford it, they'll be like, okay, I'm better off doing the monthly here. If they can afford it, but they're just like a little bit on the fence, I give them this VIP offer, which is basically the annual version of the really valuable value anchor offer, but 50% discount with lifetime access to 3 of the premium courses, right? So for people that are not in a cash flow constraint, for them, this is the very best deal. For people that are in a cash flow constraint, for them, this is the very best deal because they at least get what they desperately wanted out of it and also what's advertised. But this is basically the value anchor that then kind of divides people into these two areas. And this has been working really well for me. So just so I'm giving you the actual numbers for the divide, like between those three, when I look into my traffic challenge numbers, this has been the signups for this month so far. So we had a total of 177 signups. 130 of those have been, so 73% have been for the lowest tier, and then 18% have been for the premium tier, and then we have the VIP tier, 7.9%. So usually I have it around 10%, so this is a little bit lower right now. I typically have 10, 20, 70, so there's a slight skew, but I'm still very happy with how this is flowing. And it gives me an average revenue per user of $46 and customer lifetime value per member of $728. So really, really happy with how this distribution is going, right? So now when you also see the difference between the free and the paid, now I think I also joined Grow with Evelyn. Oh, I need to enter my credit card here. But I can show you what Grow with Evelyn looks like when it's locked. So let me just go in here and view it as a member. So you can come here and you can say view as a member. And then you can see somebody who joins on the standard tier for me. They go in, they see the traffic challenge with the first 7 days and all of the behind the scenes and all of the wins and the resources. They see the course for creating your own Skool challenge with all of the templates. And they have these Skool branding templates kit in here and the community. And then you can see all of the other things, including the ability to ask, get my personalized feedback on the Q&A. We have it in the premium tier, right? So you can see there's a clear difference in the value that people are getting. Now in the freemium community, where everything is in this one community, when we look at this, people just get AI training content library, tools, prompt, cheat sheet, and the community. Here, like I said, because I'm just building it out, I just have put it as a founding member. And then here, the VIP, the access to me is how I differentiate, right? So you can differentiate through the depth and richness and variety of content, right? Through the quality of the community itself and through access to you. I think those are the most helpful dimensions to think in, right? So clearly differentiate between the free and the paid. So now to kind of recap, they click to join, they get the auto approval instantly, they land inside your community, they get the auto DM to their inbox where you follow up within a short period of time, the first 24 hours, absolutely. If it's within the first 1 or 2 hours, even better. Then they look around in your community, they watch your welcome video and they read your welcome post, from where they are guided again to the upgrade pathways and where they understand how it works. Then they explore around, they go into your classrooms and they see what's locked. They explore in the classroom and they see what's locked. And then when people click here, they can say unlock with premium. Okay? And then they upgrade and then you get paid. Okay, this has been working extremely well for me. This community, you can see when I started it. I started this community 15 days ago and we have the upgrade path, right? So obviously there's a little bit of warm audience from me as well that has either been in the AI certification or also discovered it so far, because so far this has only been Skool organic traffic. But you can see you have to design the upgrade path for it to work. Okay, so this is your checklist. Now, what do you track? How do you optimize this? You want to track how many members are joining every day, every week. Is your free offer attracting enough people? And with free offer, remember, we have the freemium community, we have the free community leading into a paid community, and we have the paid community leading with a free trial. Right? So these are all free offers that can upgrade. Is your free offer attracting enough members? You want to track on a daily basis, right? And how much did you spend? So you need to know your numbers here. Then we want to say how many follow-ups did you send after the auto DM? How many people did you personally reach out to and follow up with a Loom to connect with them and help them to find their way to upgrade, right? We never want to pressure. We just want to be there and of service and clarify. What's the response rate to the DMs? A lot of people will actually reply thank you to the auto DM or reply to your personalized video. Ideally, when you do the video and you reach out in a follow-up to them, you want to say, why did you join? What can I help you with? What are you looking for? Right? What are you looking for? What can I help you with? So really try to get a conversation going and try to understand what they need. This can also inform your offer development as well. Then we, of course, want to track how many people have viewed your welcome video, right? So if you're in Loom, you can see how many people have viewed the video since you published it. So this was 20 days ago, and 218 people have viewed this video so far. So that's something you can track and optimize for. Then obviously the free to paid conversion. How many days do people take on average to upgrade? And then if you have a trial, how many members convert from the free trial to paid? And then this is something you can see in Skool, in your analytics as well. So you can see your trial conversion rates in here. And then last but not least, how do we also upgrade them? We always want to have promos, right? So what you can think of is when you now start to work with people because they upgraded, you want to highlight success stories from them and make the invitation to join the community. That's just a post that you send with the email function to all of the members, right? So when you make a post in Skool, you write like, celebrating X. Hey, this member did this and please celebrate with me. Here are the steps she took to get that outcome, right? Are you ready to join the traffic challenge and see for yourself? Click this link and sign up with the 7-day free trial. Boom, you send it as an email to all members. You can do this every 72 hours. I recommend to promote into the paid tiers or offers once a week with this. So you can celebrate and spotlight a member. You can do a free training in your community where you then go deeper with the paid members, help them implement. So an example would be, I'm right now doing this as a live stream. I can have this as a free training because we're actually going to cut this up in a YouTube video and share this in the free community. And then I can say, hey, if you want me to review your tiers, your upgrade path, come and grow with Evelyn. On this day, I'm doing, X amount of tier reviews, for example, right? So you can offer the free training in the free tier, in the standard tier, and then you can sell the implementation. Another option is to do a limited time offer or bonus. You can see, for example, I had a Black Friday offer leading into the community. Or you can also see I introduced this branding pack as a limited time bonus. Now, the cool thing is we can double dip into this because right now I still have that running, but I'm just working on my next offer, which is a challenge. And after that, I will close this out, right? So I will give a countdown, 7 days left. If you join now, you also get the branding pack in the standard tier. After that, it goes to the premium tier. And then I can toggle this in and out, right? So I can even do maybe every 6 weeks for 5 days, I do a promo and say, hey, everybody who joins within the next 5 days also unlocks this brand kit, which usually just is in the premium tier, right? If you build out resources, you have these options to play with limited time offers. And then you can also do behind the scenes of the paid content, right? So you can do, I can do a walkthrough and I can say, for example, if you're joining now, you also get this course and record myself Again, this is a form of limited time offer. And then ideally, if you want to grow fast, your cadence should be monthly in the beginning. Once a month, you create a new offer within your community that you can then promote as the new offer, right? Because with an always open membership model like we have it on Skool, we do need to have these new offers, limited time offers, offers that are closing out that we can play around with to get people to take action now. Because otherwise there's no reason to take action now, right? I can always take action when it's more convenient. Okay, so this is the full training on how to upgrade members.